Hi, after 25 years of creating mastermind groups in Silicon Valley, I've seen countless success stories. 90% of people abandon their dreams within months just because they battle obstacles alone, never implementing what could save them. A proper mastermind group makes you 7 to 8 times more likely to succeed, achieving in weeks what takes others years. If you like to set up a call with me, there's a link below. If you already know you want to find out more, click that link and set up a free call with me to ask me any questions. Let's continue teaching you more. Today, I'll share my 3-step framework to create your high-performing mastermind group that fast-tracks your success starting today. Why masterminds are your secret weapon. Technology and markets change faster than ever. Trying to keep up alone is nearly impossible. It actually is impossible. When you surround yourself with 4 to 6 carefully selected minds, you tap into the third invisible intelligence. This isn't just collaboration. It's creating a completely new force that sees opportunities you'd miss by going it alone. You using our specialized system and tools to correctly both select and attract the right mastermind members will make all the difference for you and your progress. There is a real science to this, and I have tested it over and over again, and it works like clockwork. People in properly structured mastermind groups adapt faster to changes. That's just a fact. They overcome obstacles that would stop also a solo entrepreneur in their tracks. They learn more quickly because they benefit from everyone's experiences simultaneously. The biggest wins often come when one person's challenge meets another person's perspective, right? Again, something you cannot achieve by going it alone. Your mastermind implementation framework. Set aside a specific time each week for your mastermind meeting. Consistency creates momentum, and there is a real secret here as well. Having these meetings with the right frequency makes a huge difference as well. We use a structure here that each person gets 15 minutes each to present their biggest challenge, opportunity, and what they have learned, and also what they commit to having to be done next week. In other words, you will be held accountable. These tight groups, as I call them, mastermind groups, will create space for focused feedback that leads to implementation, not just discussion. Here comes some of the real juice. Selecting your mastermind members. Diversity is crucial. Different backgrounds create a collision of ideas that spark innovation. Look for people who complement your weaknesses. The ideal group has different skill set, but similar levels of commitment. One person's impossible problem is often another person's "I solved that last year." So, next thing is fast-tracking your implementation. Solo entrepreneurs often get stuck in endless learning without implementation. I was guilty of that too, and I'm probably still guilty of that to some days. Mastermind groups create instant accountability. You won't show up week after week without nothing done. They won't let you do that. Your success rate jumps dramatically just because you have multiple perspectives on every challenge. Okay, this is a big one. What might take you years to figure out alone gets solved in weeks with the right mastermind. So, in the closing challenge, think about where you're stuck right now in your business or life. How would having 4 to 6 brilliant minds focused on your challenge change things? Big way, right? I would think so. What could you achieve this year with a 7 to 8 times higher implementation rate, right? Your destiny changes the moment you stop trying to succeed alone. Everything starts with the first step. I've learned that early on. Think of one person that you admire for their smarts, success, resolve, genuineness, constantly learning and willing to help. That is not a close friend of yours. That's important because you want to find somebody that you admire because of their business acumen, not somebody that knows you personally in that way. So, to close this, in another episode, I will talk about how you can approach and should approach them, those new members, in order to get them to be your first member in your mastermind group, and how they also will gladly be joining your mastermind because they see the benefit in it. So, if you want to set up a call with me, click the link below to learn more about how I can help you build your first mastermind. It is a game changer by far. It's the biggest and most amazing things I ever learned when I lived a little over 30 years in San Francisco, California, and I think you need one too, all right? Hopefully so. Click the link below and set up a call. We'll talk to you soon. See you on the other side. Bow.